happy Monday. Thanks for watching us on Local on 2. I'm Laura Schweizer.
And I'm Stephanie Langston. We've already had a great start to our work week hanging out with music and movie legend Pat Boone. He came into our studio earlier to tell us about a special event happening tonight.
Yes, we ended up learning a little bit about his life too in Music City. Take a look. 70 years in showbiz and still going strong.
That's right. He's done it all, from music to the big screen. The legendary Pat Boone can also add author to the list. But tonight, it's his impact on American heroes that will take the spotlight. What an honor it is to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Great to be with two pretty girls.
Well, we love your bright colors.
I still like that a lot. Four of them grew up at my house.
Yes.
My daughters, of course, and now I've got, how many? Anyway, I've got 17 great grandkids now.
What?
Among them, pretty girls.
Wow,
amazing.
17, incredible. Well, you know, you rose to fame in the 50s with songs like Ain't That a Shame?
Yep, you made me cry when you said goodbye, ain't that a shame?
I love
Fats
it.
Domino.
Yes.
He wrote it, but then he had, he was a #1 artist in R&B, which was not on pop radio at that time. It was called race music. And so he had a 150,000 selling record. I recorded his song and sold 1.5 million.
Wow.
And he made more from my record than his because he wrote the song and published it. So he actually made more money from my record of his song than I did.
Wow.
But you're still going strong.
Yeah, I'm still around.
Elvis, the king, opened up for you at one point?
Sure did. He had one record on Sun at that point, Sun Records out of Memphis. And it was a bluegrass country song, Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining. Well, that was not rock and roll, and he was at a sock hop in Cleveland. I followed him. I had 3 million sellers at that point. We both were making records at the same time, only I had a 6-month head start, thank God. So he opened for me, and he lip-synced those songs, and the kids liked the way he looked, but they didn't care for the music part of it. But that's all he had. And I came on with the 3 million sellers, which were Crazy Little Mama Come knocking, knocking at my front door, door, door. That was one hit. Then Ain't That a Shame? And then, no, let's see, Two Hearts, Two Kisses.
Oh, yes.
So I had the 1 million sellers, and I opened for him. I mean, he opened for me. I followed him. And when he came backstage, before we went on at the sock hop, I said, "Hi, Elvis, I'm Pat Boone." He said, "Nice to meet you." He was very shy. He didn't even shake my hand. He let me shake his hand. He socially, he was not very schooled, or, you know, he just, he let me shake his hand.
Wow.
And then I said, well, Bill Randall, the DJ, thinks some big things may be ahead for you. I don't know about that, but I hope so. And he just leaned back against the wall, and the two musicians with him closed in around him. You could see he was through talking. I asked him about that later when we were both renting homes in Bel Air, close to each other, out in California. I said, "You were so nervous that night." He said, "Well, I didn't know how to talk to you, man." "What do you mean?" "You were a star." I said, "A star? I'd only been recording since March and of that year." "Yeah, but you had 3 records, and I didn't know how to talk to you." Because he got over that. He got over his shyness.
Yes, he sure did.
And I learned never to follow him again.
Well, you know, everyone thinks of you as this Hollywood guy. You mentioned Bel Air, but really your roots are deep here in Nashville as a country boy.
Grew up on Lone Oak Road. I milked the family cow, Rosemary. Even when I was in high school, I'd be milking the cow and singing, and then get on my bike and ride to school, high school, David Lipscomb High School. And then I'd sit next to Shirley Foley, the daughter of Red Foley, a major country Hall of Famer, Red Foley. And we were already in love at that point, but I came from milking the cow to sitting in class beside the girl I was going to marry. We married at 19 when we were sophomores at Lipscomb College. And then by the time we were 23, I was graduating from Columbia University with records, movies, television, all happening, and 4 little girls.
Wow.
At 23, I should have been neutered. I should have been jailed. Really, 4 kids at 23.
Wow.
But Shirley didn't know what she was really hooking on to there, but we were married 68 years now. We're still married.
Amazing.
She's been in heaven now about 4 years. But there's never going to be another Mrs. Pat Boone. Shirley Foley Boone is waiting for me now, and it won't be long, honey.
Aww.
It won't be long.
No.
I'm 90 now.
Unreal.
But
Just
I'm
celebrating your 90th
feeling good.
birthday,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you are not slowing down, which is incredible. What is the secret?
Well, one, being asked to do things. I mean, that's a big secret, because I've been in 5 movies in the last year and a half and playing old guys. In fact, 2 of them, I die in 2 of the films. I played Thomas Jefferson in one. It's a film that's not out yet, but it's the story of the Louisiana Purchase. And when Thomas Jefferson bought from the British, from the was it the Italians, the French, from the French, from Bonaparte, they bought enough land, including New Orleans, Louisiana, and all that, to double the size of the country, U.S., the United States. And so I'm playing Thomas Jefferson in his latter days, but then I play an old golf pro in another, and several other parts. And so I think the casting directors in California, Beverly Hills, the word is out. If you need somebody to play an 80-year-old who can still remember his lines.
You got him.
He's here.
Yeah, and I can still remember my lines. But I'm just, because I'm invited and asked to do it, and I'm able to do it, so I do.
I love it. I love it. Now, tonight there's America's Wounded Heroes concert and event, and you're getting a special honor there.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, what it means to you.
My buddy Lee Greenwood, he is involved in an organization which I had only recently learned about and have become very supportive of as well, like the Wounded Warriors and other projects, building homes for wounded veterans and who've come home and have lost everything, including limbs. And so it's a great project, and it's very patriotic. And so he's giving me a Patriot's Award for being a patriot, which of course I am. And I'm going to then sing my song, Where Did America Go, which I patterned after the Bob Dylan song, Blowing in the Wind, but also inspired by his God Bless the USA. So it's going to be 2 American brothers, 2 patriots honoring each other.
Beautiful.
Tonight.
Yes.
Beautiful. Congratulations. We are so honored to have you here.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad to be with you. You make me feel at home. I'm used to having all kinds of women around me, but I produce most of them at home. But thank you very much.
Thank you, Pat Boone.
Yes, it has been an absolute honor hanging out with you. He made us blush. What a blast. The Lee Greenwood Patriot Award experience and concert is tonight at the Opry House. It's going to be a powerful event.